Is this is this a Shadowverse video? Oh my god. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. I fell into a drought in which I could not make any more Shadowverse videos because the last game's meta was garbage can. It was so bad. It just got to the point where there's no way I could have made videos for it. Just there was no point. This expansion, however, is amazing. It's so fun. The game just feels like it's in a better state. The Steel Rebellion storyline is great. It's amazing. It just feels good. I think the consensus is that everyone feels good about it. No matter what match I play, I feel like I have a shot. I feel like even when I win, I feel like it's not like they made a mistake or I outplayed them. You know, when you Maisha people, it was like, well, I guess, but like now you don't get that interaction. So what you're seeing here is why I made this video, because I had a stupid idea, and this stupid idea worked, and you guys are just gonna have a ball. I'm going to show you guys this one match, and just to tell you guys, I'm gonna probably make a couple more videos when I can get, you know, some more cards and stuff like that. I'm not gonna make any commitments here, but it's just like, it was just really fun to play in this patch. I actually find myself wanting to play more, and that's why I'm gonna post this up and ask for opinions. That's what I usually do. I'm looking to see how the community feels about stuff. You know, I can be in other people's comments and stuff like that, but I want to see it from my perspective and have people respond, and I can talk back with them. So this deck, I don't know if you guys can, well, you probably see it from the thumbnail I'm gonna make, but it's a Heaven's Gate deck, and I think that Forest is the last Heaven's Gate deck that people would assume that anyone would use. So let's get into it. So I've played a bunch of matches, and they're all within a resounding failure, because what basically happens is that you give up your turn 5 in the current meta, which is terrible, especially if they're doing a flood deck or anything like that, which most people are. So it's like you give up your turn 5, so you have to set up the board really good. And the only reason why I even wanted to try this, because I was like, you know what would be funny if I could like Azudia somebody with the Swiss Okami like earlier in the match, and they wouldn't, you know, they really wouldn't have a way to deal with it if Azudia got the 0 from the Heaven's Gate. It's all BS. It's like it's all 100% BS. There's no way I can control or manipulate this in a proper way. Heaven's Gate is a meme card, so it's just whoever puts it out there, you're getting a huge advantage, but you're still giving them an advantage. And I think I might have benefited from this person, because I don't know why he played like so many Masamunes. I was like, does he not know it's not turn 10? But to be fair, I don't think he ramped. Like, he wasn't ramping. So as you can see on turn 4, I'm just trying to like put as much pressure. We both know, now that we know, he doesn't know, but I know, you guys know, I have to set up some type of board before turn 5 or just put some pressure so I don't have to deal with too much. And then he plays them. I'm like, damn it. And he has 6 damage on the field, so I gotta just take 6 to the face because I have to. So I emote to let him know, like, this is about to be stupid. Just so you know, brother, it's gonna be stupid. So here he goes, and he starts obviously 3. Was that 9 damage on the turn? I'm like, disgusting. Ugh. And he's just like, well, let me draw up. Let me have a good time. So I'm like, okay, here we go. So first I get the Skyhar, which is another just fun thing, because I figured if I get enough 0s, maybe I will be able to get the 7, and that's pretty much like a kill straight up. And I'll show you guys the deck afterwards. Like, I pretty much was hoping for every stupid miracle that could possibly happen to me. So we put up the Fairies Yawn. I'm like trying to stall him as best I can, and of course he's just like, oh god, what does this man have in his deck? And then he plays another Masamune. So now I know that those are all out of the window, which it's crazy to me that happened. And I got his 0 on that, so I'm like, okay, boom, get that. Now I don't want to play the Fairy Circle, and I almost feel like I should have never put it in the deck. I should have probably put Mark of the Unkilling in there instead, because if I play it, then there's like 2 fairies that have a chance of getting reduced, and I was like, yeah, that's so terrible. Unless I can play the fairies immediately, I just don't even want to bother with it. So of course he's doing what he's supposed to do. He's just having the time of his life. He's just, my HP is falling lower and lower by the end of the time. Luckily, I get the beautiful Daisy Bolt Archer. What a great card. And I've decided, like, here it's a good time to push damage. Plus, with the Grasshopper, I'll be able to get another big card in my hand. And as you guys, I don't know the inner workings of my deck to know what card that's gonna pull. I just played it. God Hunter Swine is really good, especially if he gets reduced. You know, I was thinking about all this stuff, like, oh my god, we could do some crazy stuff here. So here he goes. He's gonna do the trading of trades, and boom, he's gonna do that. I thought he was gonna do it, then he's like, oh no, I have the Whisper. I'm like, dang, I need 4 damage. Oh, that's easy when God Hunter gets reduced to 0. So now we make this crazy, stupid board. I'm like, yo, this is so fun. If you guys haven't made a Heaven's Gate, it's optimal to have 2 of them, by the way, not just 1. You put 2 in the deck so you can get another one and then really start doing stupid stuff. But it's just fun because I'm just, look at this. Swift Okami into 0 cost Alter Spiel Arbiter. Because why not? Now I have a Swift thing. Now obviously it would be better if I could have just got, you know, that into a Zudia, but that just didn't happen. I was waiting for it. And I'm like, yeah, let's just keep trading. Trade. Yeah, let's just put another ward out there. And now this thing is that I was hoping and praying that I would get another tick on the Arbiter. Because obviously the Nature's Warden, you want to use the enhanced, the 9 enhanced. So I was just kind of hoping. He plays another Poseidon. I'm like, come on. Luckily he doesn't play Cocytus yet, because that's when it gets all hairy. So boom, we do it again. 0 cost Arbiter, because why not? And I got put with the decision. I decided to go with the Crag and just trade out completely, because I'm like, I'm going to have the advantage of playing something stupid in comparison to him. But of course I give him a 6 cost Cocytus. Because why not, right? And then I'm like, how am I going to do that? I do have the Nature's Warden, and then the Fairy Circle goes down to 0. So I'm like, okay. So again, now I'll actually feel comfortable playing it because I can at least get it out of my hand. I don't want it to double tap on that same card. So, you know, 1 Fairy is not the worst. Infernal Gaze. And then he plays the Violent Dragon and the Demon of Purgatory, sorry. And I think I have kill on board, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I do. So I'm not like counting. I'm just like, yeah, whatever. So I don't know. I just thought it was funny because if you go by like the worst, the absolute worst, as you can see, there's more losses than there are wins here. But if you go by the absolute worst people to play, I would say Dragon is probably one of the worst that you would ever want to play in a Heaven's Gate matchup, because reducing their cards is like, oh, thanks, brother. You know, I'm ramping plus you're lowering the cost of my cards. Wow, how beautiful of you. But he didn't ramp. He ramped once, I think, if I can remember correctly. So it was just a heaven sent match from above. So if you guys haven't, put up your Heaven's Gate matches. If you're if you have a YouTube channel, link it in the description, whether it be on Reddit or in the YouTube. I want to see stupid Heaven Gates wins where it's just this dumb concept. Oh yeah, let me show the deck. So it's just a bunch of random stuff, and as you can see, then we get the hefty stuff back here: the Horror, Zudia, Arbiter, Oracle. I've done a couple matches where I got Oracle off, but it just didn't matter at that point. Yggdrasil, I played her for 0 cost. Like, it's so funny just drop these big cards. And I've seen the best I think I've seen of it was Portal. Portal has a really good Heaven's Gate. And yeah, if you guys have tried it, oh, Sword has a really good Heaven's Gate. Sword's Heaven Gate is ridiculous. Imagine reducing Dion to 0 and you have this what? Oof. Or like a really good spell to 0. Like, you know, I think that I would try to like lower, like have less lower cost stuff and have more hefty, but you'll just lose the early game too hard. But it's just for fun. Let me know if you guys have tried it. If you've won, like I said, show me your matches if you have it. This is all for fun. Or let me know what, if you don't want to do any of that, let me know what class you guys think is the best Heaven's Gate class. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff.